Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about how the current South African government has just stooped lower, and if you didn't think that the current ANC government could stoop any lower, you've been proven wrong. And I didn't think they could stoop any lower after this land expropriation without compensation, but I've been wrong. They're actually doing something worse now. What they're doing right now is they're hosting the foreign relations minister, the minister of foreign relations of Venezuela, Mr. Jorge Alezada. If I believe my pronunciation is correct on that. But anyway, here's the thing, okay? Mr. Jorge Alezada belongs to the Maduro government, and he is a high official in the Maduro government. All right? And basically, the meeting between him and the current South African foreign minister, Lindiwe Sisulu, they are going to discuss strengthening ties between South Africa and the current Maduro government in Venezuela. Okay, keep in mind this is also the same Venezuelan government that has killed 500 innocent protesters, at least 500, and this is according to UN statistics. Okay, this is also the same Venezuelan government that has cheated the last election where Nicolas Maduro did not get reelected correctly. There was a lot of fraud in that election. Prime example, moving the polling stations right at the last minute when the election started, and then also the Maduro supporters were allowed to count their ballot twice, the people who voted for Nicolas Maduro. So that shows you there was fraud in that election. There's also the economic crisis is so bad in Venezuela that at least at least 2 million Venezuelans have fled to Brazil, and I think at least 500,000 have fled to Colombia, but the number's probably higher now. Because the economic crisis is so bad, and it's not the sanctions, it's the Maduro government also hiring collectivos to enforce their dirty work, and collectivos are basically convicted murderers and convicted rapists that have been released from prison and have been hired to go arrest political opponents of Nicolas Maduro, political opposition newspapers, to shut them down, to violently kill anybody the Maduro government wants dead. It's basically what the collectivos are used for. And the South African government is praising this thuggish, murderous government of Nicolas Maduro. So anyways, we need to know about this and call the current South African government on it. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.